It's everyone's favorite part of every Wind Waker playthrough. It's time for the Triforce hunt.
Hooray, more sailing!
No, where's the 80s montage?
Now, you can just hookshot onto any tree, right?
Yep.
Anything
That
wooden
makes
if it
sense.
works like Ocarina of Time.
It's made of wood.
There is a severe lack of Insta-Cola going on here in the background.
So in Wind Waker, can you move in first-person mode?
Yeah.
Can you do that in Twilight Princess as well?
You can move in first-person mode in this game.
Yeah.
So what the
Gareth.
fuck happened with Other M?
We need to compose something in the tune of Hearts on Fire with Zelda.
Hearts on Fire is a very underrated Rocky montage theme. I just gotta say.
I already
Hell
got the
yeah.
title. Like Hearts on Triforce.
Piece
hunting.
of Triforce.
I'm gonna come up with it, damn it. Mark my words.
I'm sorry, that just irritates me. Like, they got first-person mode right in this game, but they couldn't do it in a frickin' Metroid?
The awkward thing about first person in Other M was really just the fact that you had to physically turn the Wiimote towards the TV.
Oh yeah, there was
to
that,
get
but
it
you
to-
also but you also only had one means of dodging out of the way, and it was a really obscure way that half the players didn't even know about.
Like, what really just looks like
It's called turning the game off.
Now, if you shake your nunchuck at the right moment.
Yeah, I know. You can do the dodge maneuver in first-person mode, which I don't think the game highlights.
I don't think the
enough.
game tells you, and I think it might also have been one of those games that didn't come with a manual either.
No, I'm pretty
So-
sure it did come with the manual.
it would have come with the little sheaflet that has all the warnings on it, but
No, Wii games still had the manuals because you have to remember that this is the Wii and it didn't have the online capabilities to have the online manual or the on disc manual.
Electronic manual.
Yeah.
yeah, but there are still a lot of Wii games that only had a sheaflet, like
I'll look right now. It's right next to me.
okay.
Yeah, John keeps his Other M copy close to him for warmth and protection.
Close to me at all times.
Warmth and protection.
No, for when I gotta take a bullet.
Other M saved my life.
Other M does have a manual.
It keeps it there for emergency toilet paper.
Yeah.
Now, the annoying part about the Ghost Ship chart is that you cannot go into the Ghost Ship itself until you have that chart, even if you know where it is.
Dragon Quest is like that. It's actually almost the exact same thing. There's a ghost ship in Dragon Quest, and you have to find the item that tells you where it is on the map in order to go there, even if you know where it's supposed to be. So.
But I know where it is.
So apparently, the trigger for the ghost ship won't activate until you get the
Wait,
the chart.
did
Yep.
you just enter the ghost ship by sailing up its ass?
Yep,
Well, it's a ghost ship.
That's how you do it.
That's a ghost ship.
Oh man, look at how spoopy their carpet is. It's so spoopy.
Soupy, scary skeletons.
Ah,
This
Redead.
is everything.
I still can't get over how dumb that name is.
Redead, yeah.
Redead?
It is a pretty dopey name. They're reanimated corpses. They're neither dead or alive. They're re-dead.
Bum,
They're
bum, bum.
deader than dead.
Redead, honestly, it sounds like a really bad Resident Evil spin-off. Like Resident Evil Redead.
It sounds like a really bad 80s zombie movie.
No,
with like
yeah.
a hip hop score.
I'll tell you what that sounds like. It sounds like a Resident Evil
A Vince
game.
Dakota song.
It sounds like a Resident Evil game that was made for the PSP, but then slightly polished up and ported to consoles. You know, like like a Kingdom Hearts spinoff. I don't know what it is about Japanese handheld games being ported to consoles and always having the re thing grafted into their title.
Because you never replied to the previous email.
Sword Art Online did that to Hollow Fragment on PS4 as technically re-Hollow Fragment. I just never call it that because it sounds fucking stupid.
So when are we going to get CC Hollow
Oh
Fragment?
no, Link's true face has been revealed.
What the?
He'll make your face the greatest in Korodai.
Get out of here, you Cheshire Cat bastard.
Man, damn it! I've already used the Faces of Evil as a title for a part. I can't use it again.
Well, I mean, you could, but you'd be copping out.
No, you have to call this one Hearts on Fire, or just insert Vince the Cola song here.
Rupees.
Okay, Dick. Just open the box.
No, rupees.
To tell the truth, I kind of want to record the other 2 CDI games for the channel. But the problem is, like, emulating a CDI is a pain in the ass and doesn't really work all that well. So I'd actually need to buy
you're just gonna have to get
the
an
games
actual
and the
CDI.
console. Yeah.
Yeah, but all 3 of them are stupid expensive. Like, I think the cheapest
Yeah.
ones is Faces of Evil, and it's like over $100 easy. If you want the really boring one, the photorealistic one, that's like
The Zelda's Adventure.
Yeah, that's like 300. But nobody wants to
Yeah.
see
look
that
at
one
that.
because that one doesn't have memes in it. So
That treasure chest just straight up gave you a Triforce shard.
The only
Oh my
thing
God.
Zelda's Adventure exists for is to give something that you can compare Legacy of Kain Blood Omen to favorably. Because they both have that same sort of pre-rendered sprite style.
like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and they're both overhead things. But Legacy of Kain doesn't have the fucking muddy environments all over the place. And it's actually fun. Huzzah.
You messed him, my boy. Third question, why is the door talking?
Why not? The fucking boat talks, Ryan. Why can't the door talk?
It's got a point.
One thing I will say they both have is fucking awful voiceover audio quality. You know, where every NPC and your main character all sound like they're broadcasting out of a tunnel.
So they're using the SA1 voice clips. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, you know, CD quality voiced audio, that wasn't very good.
that wasn't recorded in CD quality, you know, to begin
Nah,
with.
it's because it was all super compressed because they wanted to fit it onto one disc.
But I don't understand why they couldn't just uncompress it or, you know, make it sound not shit in this version.
Or in DX for that matter, if we're going back to Sonic.
Yeah. Why does
DX
DX
is
have a
DX
sex dungeon?
DX is amazing. It sounds,
Here's the
sounds so
thing:
bad.
you can't just uncompress audio and make it sound better. You have to have the uncompressed version somewhere.
Yeah, but you would imagine Nintendo would save that. I can't see a reason why they wouldn't save the original files for that kind of stuff.
Video game companies and even like television companies and stuff didn't save their shit until relatively recently because it never occurred to them that they'd have better formats to release this stuff on.
No, but Lewis, my friend, I call bullshit on that because even at the point of this time, Nintendo made a history of remaking and re-releasing games and shit. So they clearly they would always re-release their games on superior software. So at this point, they must have thought at some point maybe we'll do something in the
Not
next
with
console.
superior assets or.
Well,
Ah,
assets
'Cause I
are
think
always
they're
going to get
re-released.
better.
I think for a time, they re-releasing something on a superior console was just them emulating that previous game, not so much just recreating it from scratch.
Super
for
Mario
that
Super
console.
Mario All Stars.
Well, they didn't.
Oh, in that case, that's just a flat out remake.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a different case. They made new assets for that.
Yeah.
I don't think they're It's not the same program.
Oh, here we go. Then the GBA ports of things like the Mario Advance series, or even the GBA version of Link to the Past. They went in and changed shit. You know, they edited the title screen to make it fit in more with Ocarina of Time. They changed shit here and there. I'm saying that I don't. For a company as big as Nintendo, I don't see them just deleting that kind of stuff. I think they would.
You know
have
what
them
though?
somewhere.
If not Nintendo, I mean, I can see what Lewis is getting at, and I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo did pull shit like that because hell, even Square, when they released Kingdom Hearts 1.5, they remade all that
Because
Kingdom Hearts
they
from
lost it
scratch.
all.
Because they lost the source coding of the original
I
Kingdom
call
Hearts.
bullshit on that, but then if that's the case, then why did they keep those stupid, cheap, boring cutscenes where just like the mouths would move and no expression? I
don't know. Maybe they just wanted to be faithful to the original.
I always wondered why they didn't go and like fix that.
It's because they saw a corner they could cut and they cut it.
But in that regard, then just do that for
They're
every
staying
single cutscene.
faithful.
No, because the people who are actually going to buy the remake won't give a shit.
Yeah, they're all sheep. They're gonna buy Kingdom Hearts 3 no matter how much it doesn't make sense.
And you know, the rest of us who were going to buy the remake, who didn't care about the story anyway. So,
I wonder if Square have ever actually plans to release Kingdom Hearts 3, or if they'll just keep releasing compilations between now and to the end of time. Kingdom
We're on
Hearts
2.8 now?
2.9.764.
Final prologue
redone
chapter
Kingdom Hearts
epilogue.
1. We've redone this Japanese exclusive.
I just
game.
want them to keep it up until they can finally, legitimately release Kingdom Hearts Pie. That's a smart
math
joke,
joke.
everybody.
That's a math joke, or a really dumb
Where'd
joke
everybody
about
go?
food. Where'd everybody go?
I remember this place. It reminded me of a Wolfenstein 3D level. I didn't like it much.
It reminds me of the basement in Princess Peach's castle.
Look, if the first thing you're not thinking of is the Windows 95 3D Make screensaver, I want nothing to do with you for the rest of my life. Get out.
It's the same theme.
I don't think I ever actually had a computer with Windows 95 on it. I think I might have skipped straight to Windows 98. I don't know if it had the same screensaver though.
I had Windows 95 for maybe a year before upgrading to 98. It was a Packard Bell. It was a piece of shit.
I didn't have my own home computer for a very long time. Most of my PC experience when I was younger was my grandparents' computer, which for the longest goddamn time was Windows 3.11.
The coffee maker doesn't count.
Yeah, it does if you can play Wolfenstein 3D and Sticky Bear Adventures on it.
Oh, a coffee maker? That's
On the
impressive.
coffee maker?
That's a pretty fucking good coffee maker.
I just wanted a cup of coffee, but fuck, I mean, I got some time to kill.
Okay,
I'll
now
play some
I just want to
Wolfenstein.
know what your grandparents were thinking. Okay, we need to get some games for our grandson to play. Like Sticky Bear Adventures and Wolfenstein. Yeah.
No, it's because that was the age of shareware. So they had a lot of
Aquarius?
shareware on their computer. Wolfenstein 3D was one of them. It was only the version of Wolfenstein that had the first chapter on it, though. That was the version that you could freely distribute to your friends.
So it's pretty much just like a demo version.
Well, it was more substantial than what we would call a demo today, because the first of 5 episodes, basically 1/5 of the game, is substantial enough to give you a nice long one-sitting playthrough of a game, like you would get on a Genesis cartridge.
Yeah, because I've seen stuff like Doom's first episode's like eight levels long or something. So it's like it's a meaty enough game on its own merits.
Yeah.
I remember when my family first got a PC, it came with, like, there was some kind of, like, deal with Sega. It came with Echo the Dolphin and Comic Zone. 2 games that are terrible, and I don't like playing them.
Oh, Comic Zone is good. It's
No,
a bit clunky,
Comic
but-
Zone is good in theory. It has mind-numbingly annoying gameplay designs.
It's also hard as shit.
That's who the fuck? Why would you make a game that hard and give the player 1 life for? Why would you make it? Why would you make it when you have 1 life and you have to break down doors to progress? Breaking down doors takes away your health. Fuck you, Sega! You stupid crappy ass 90s design choices.
And that's why
man.
they don't make anything other than Sonic anymore. Because they know what
'cause I
they're
like
doing
Sonic,
with
it's
that
nice and easy.
franchise.
Hey, Fire and Ice was good, Ted. Let's get real tired of your shit.
Oh, I haven't bothered.
I just got to give it more time to study to see if it's politically incorrect or not. Give me another month.
I don't know. You're using too much fire in this game. It's too political. Not enough ice. It's not political enough for my tastes.
Ryan, you dick. It's just a bird protecting its nest.
Are your arrows being blown off course by the wind?
Yep.
Holy
Who would
shit!
have thought a game about Wind Waker would have wind mechanics? What the fuck?
That's actually an interesting attention to detail. Although, probably a pain in the ass.
No, shoot up, stupid.
Ooh, dig a way out.
No, because like that comes to mind because, well, as I mentioned on Twitter a few times, I'm reading the Sword Art Online novels, and one of the things that struck me was that in the game, Sinon has to adjust for wind when shooting, and I'm just like, what? Hey, the physics engine does that to bullets? Really?
Wait, what was the character's name?
Xenon.
Okay.
As in seen on TV. What the hell kind of noise was that?
This Burgess Meredith.
Oh, Batman. Okay.
No, it was Penguin.
Why are you shooting arrows at that nest when there's not a bird in it?
It was Mickey from Rocky, you dumb son of a bitch.
There was a bird there, Lewis.
Oh.
Bringing it back
It's
to
just
Rocky,
out
John.
of
Bringing it
sight
back to
then.
Rocky.
Yeah, bring it back to Rocky. What was it? I think what was the moral of the story is fuck Vincent Cola.
Parts of Triforce.
I don't think it's going to catch on.
Damn it. Ryan, leave that poor bird alone. Or at least get closer.
This kind of reminds me of that Easter egg in Metal Gear Solid 2 where you can just shoot birds and shoot birds and shoot birds and eventually you'll get a
you
codec
fucking
call.
monster. Yeah, I like how Ryan decides to stop trying to be precise and just spam it.
Well, I got the right spot. I just need to time it right.
There was a really weird Easter egg. Did anyone ever play the virtual Springfield CD-ROM? Well, it was like the Simpsons CD-ROM where you could just go around Springfield, and if you go into the Quickie Mart, you can play this really weird kind of Doom parody where Apu's going around with a broom, but and all of the enemies are like Simpsons characters. But when you hit them, they literally explode and blood and guts come out. It's incredibly violent for the Simpsons. And I remember as a kid being like, "Why is this here?" I don't want to.
Because this, I mean, was this a time before or after Bone Storm?
You know what? It may have been after that episode. 'Cause I think the CD-ROM came out in '95.
I think I remember what you're talking about, but I never.
Is
had
this
the
the
chance
one
to
where
ever
you need to
experience
find that
it.
wizard's key or whatever that joke you keep making
No,
is?
that's the Itchy
Itchy
and
and
Scratchy
Scratchy
CD-ROM, you
CD-ROM.
idiot.
Bone Storms are not Mortal Kombat.
See, Tom, this is Ted. This is why I boo you at every single convention.
Okay,
You fucking suck.
Here's a question that I have. Okay, Link just asked this bird to do his bidding, basically, right?
Yeah.
If by asked you mean took over his mind and forced him to, then yes.
He just hold him.
Like,
This is
did
fucked
he
up.
use the command melody or?
Nope. Used a pair.
Yeah. So why?
So he used a pair.
So why does he feel compelled to mind control people?
Wouldn't you if you could?
Was Melody has a pear allergy.
If you can just offer the birds fruit and get them to help you freely, why did Medley need to be mind controlled?
Well, because Medley may have a pear allergy, if you ever thought about that. And Makar is a plant. What do you think it's going to do with it?
Well, that pair might be his long lost brother or something, you know.
Or a testicle.
That section's really kind of weird. Where it's just Link controlling a bird, but there's no music, and all you hear is just a bird crawling. Making noise. This is not what I expect to play when I play Legend of Zelda.
Triforce
Taking over a bird.
Mind controlling.
This album's going to be hot fire by the end of this playthrough.
So you still have to find some Triforce charts.
Unfortunately.
Yes, they're not all in chess.
Which I would have just done, but whatever.
Yeah.
I should have removed it. I was just turn on the game and you win. Done.
Here you go.
I did
was
it.
in my pocket the whole time.
$60
You're worthy
well
now.
spent.